I'm ready for action.
Action! All right, what's up, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn? How y'all doing tonight? This is TK from Comic Asire here with...
I didn't know who we were introducing.
He doesn't even know who I am.
OCW.
No,
He
Jason
does-
London. I know he is.
Jason London, of
All right,
course.
let's start
I
that
love
over.
that he doesn't even know who I am.
I think he
That's
was
amazing. That's
I was
fine.
trying to introduce Tori first, but...
Go ahead, Tori.
Way to
Wait,
go.
but that means you forgot her name.
No,
He
Tori.
was being nice.
He's like,
He was letting me introduce myself.
Jason London, people.
He's the
So,
only
yeah,
one who matters.
Jason London,
Right here.
how you doing today, sir?
I'm doing, hey man, this is cool. We're out of this, like, you know, it's so fun that people get to get out and, like, get to do their thing, and everybody's being so beautifully socially aware, which is weird right now. It's
It
weird.
is.
It's weird. I mean, I don't want to do it. I mean, as an actor, you can't do it. You have to, like, sit at a table
You have
and
to
not
be
have a mask
recognizable.
on.
Yeah,
It's stupid. Like, it's stupid.
I agree.
Like, I don't feel like you're going to give me COVID right now. Like,
we were hugging. I'll hug.
I mean,
I'm a
I will
hugger.
mouth kiss you right now.
I don't know about not for the
So,
But-
what
Oh,
was
Yeah.
mouth
your-
kiss you right now. No,
Yeah.
no. But it's a wonderful event. It's great. The whole thing is, I'm just so glad to see so many people coming out. You
Yeah.
know, I didn't think people were going to come out and do this.
We were worried that the turnout wasn't going to be too
I mean,
good.
I thought-
I'm glad to see
So
things are
many
starting
people.
to get back to
That's
normal.
what I'm
That is-
talking about. Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
And
all
listen,
the people
everybody
out here,
should
they got
still
the
be.
masks on.
Everybody should still be smart. Everybody should still do the thing that keeps people safe. But at the same time, there's no reason that events like this can't happen.
Yeah.
If people are safe, I know it's weird. I hate the mask myself. I hate it.
I trust people. I mean, I feel like we are capable of having,
Yeah.
taking personal responsibility. And if you look like you're gonna give it to me, I'll
That's
back off.
well because it would be obvious, right?
Right.
I mean, like if you're sick, you're sick.
Right.
Like if you're sick, you're not out here doing what we're what we're
Exactly.
doing right now.
Yeah.
So,
You know?
figured on Days of Confused is one of probably the things you're most known for. I
Yeah.
did not want to have one of those interviews where we asked you a bunch of those questions. I figured since it's Halloween Fest, you've done a couple of horror movies.
I did
Ascension,
Carrie 2, I did Dracula Ascension, I did
Legacy.
I did two Draculas.
The third one, Legacy.
And I did the sequel, and then I did Night World with Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, a London, England joint. Hello.
So, what was it
That's my
like
tonight.
working with
I got
Wes
time.
Craven for those the
It
productions
was
on
great.
the,
Listen,
Dracula?
I will tell you this. I would love to say that I love working with Wes Craven. I met him for like 5 minutes. He showed up. So we all
showed up, did the shake hands, and
because
said hello.
when you're a producer like he is, you produce them, but you don't have to be there for everything, right? So he showed up, shook hands. Look, I did Tu Wong Fu, and I met Steven Spielberg for 1 minute. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting Steven Spielberg. And then never again. Like,
Well, that's still one
so
awesome
it's the same.
thing.
Oh, come on. It's still the same. It's
So
still
what do you
great.
think of the development of your character on the movie? Because, I mean, you did Dracula 2, Ascension, and then it was 3, Legacy. And at the end of the movie on 3, man, it seemed like you went through, did everything you did to save your friend's, your character's friend. It was like your character lost his friend, then lost the
Bro,
dame as well.
I'm
It
going to
was-
tell you this. You know the movie better than I do.
Watched it
What
about
we were
10
doing,
times
we were
this week.
shooting 2 movies at the same time.
So those were
We-
back to back.
So, no. We were shooting them both at the exact same time.
Oh, okay.
So, during the day, I would have, okay, you're doing movie 1. And then they would go, we're same location, switch to movie 2, take my hair down, change my look, do all the thing. And so by the end of it, I was like, I have no idea what we just
a
did.
little dazed and confused.
Yeah, like I was like, hey, hopefully it turns out to be a good movie, and they turned out to be pretty damn good movies. But when I was shooting them, I honestly was like, they're like, in the morning you're in movie 1, in the evening you're on movie 2. Completely, I had like my hair spiked, I had earrings, I had all that. The second movie was like 4 years later, 4 or 5 years later. I would have to take it all down, like be like the guy that had been like, you know, hunting vamp.
I guess that says something about your
I just went with the flow.
Yeah.
I just went with it. That's all you can do is do it.
It says something about your acting. I mean, that's a freaking testament.
Well, because
Yeah,
the
that
number
seems very hard to
one,
do
the
two
number one
movies at
trick
once.
to actors is take every scene individually as you would do it without anything else, any parameters around it. If you can read a scene, do it as you would do that scene. Screw everything else around it. That's how we got through it.
Huh.
Yeah, I have an acting school.
I was gonna ask you about it.
We have an acting school. We have all that. But the one thing I teach people is just who cares what happens later.
Yeah.
If you don't do what you're doing right now, then what's the point of what happens later? You know?
I've heard
Just do
reading
it.
it backwards even can help.
Just
So it doesn't matter what.
even that. Just
Yeah.
the truth of the matter is just keep it in the pocket, and then each scene will seem into the other. They will seem into each other, right?
Yeah.
But if you're trying to think like, oh well, my importance right now is what happens on scene 3, you've just screwed yourself for that moment.
Right.
Take care of it. I mean, I don't
Because in
know.
real life, you don't think of like, I don't know what's going to happen
That's
tonight.
exactly
so if I
right.
did, then I would act different right now.
That's exactly
like if
right.
I knew I was going to die tonight or something.
You just nailed it.
Yeah.
You just nailed it. Because,
Oh.
and another thing too is I don't particularly. I mean, I always want to be prepared, right? And I'm a meticulous professional.
Okay.
But at the same time, I don't memorize my lines until right before I do the scene,
Okay.
because I want to think about the lines. If you check this next time you watch a movie, when you see somebody thinking, you go like they're actually thinking. There's also that thing where somebody
get it.
watches another actor and they mimic their line.
Yeah.
They've over prepared.
They know what they're saying.
They've over prepared.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to be able to it needs to seem like you're thinking about what you're saying.
I see what you're saying. And kind of spit
Yeah.
it out like it's coming from
Listen,
you.
I'm not saying like don't look at the lines and don't like prepare or anything. But what I'm saying is there's no need to truly like dig down and I'm going to do this performance this one way, because there might be 10 ways to do it. You know?
Yeah.
So if you know the lines, then there's like there might be, you know, if you're lucky, 10 ways to do the scene. So I kind of approach it like that, and what I tell my students is you know, because it would be a horrible thing as a teacher to say, don't memorize your lines.
Right.
Awful thing. What I say is this: you can memorize the lines, don't memorize the performance.
That makes sense.
You know?
Don't concrete it.
Just don't concrete something. I was so lucky to work with the wonderful Patrick Swayze before he passed on To Wong Fu, and he did everything the exact same way every single take.
I bet that was hard for you to play on.
It was hard, not for me. It was hard for John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo does every take differently. So you had this one personality that did everything the same way. You had this other personality that made shit up every time he did it, right? And those two, when they would come together, the greatest moment in my movie life. And I think Leguizamo hit on this on his last book, or in his last special. Wesley Snipes in drag, holding those two apart while they wanted to hit each other. And the rest of us are standing back and we're like, this is the funniest thing.
Somebody get a picture.
We're like, this is the fucking funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wesley Snipes would be back like that, and you would see like Leguizamo and Patrick Swayze like trying to like punch each other, like air punch.
Oh my God.
And Wesley Snipes like, I'm about to beat both you bitches. I'm about to beat both you asses.
That sounds like a scene you should have.
Oh, it was glorious. It was
Prepared
great.
for your
It was
class.
great.
I gotta ask, because kind of bugged me for years, out of curiosity, man. So the movie you did, Out Cold. Yeah, switching from talking about some horror stuff to comedy. Out Cold, the scene in the car, man, where your buddy's like
Where it spins
talking-
around.
No, not that one. That was hilarious
oh,
too. But the one where he's your buddy's trying to give you advice. Pigpen, I think was the character's name. And you're sitting
Pigpen,
there,
yeah, Pigpen,
and
yeah.
the line I think was like, well, if I want some good advice about Planet of the Apes movie, or how to get the resin out of my bong, I'll come to you. But romantic advice.
I made that
Did you
line
know-
up.
Was that?
No, I literally made that line up on the spot. Yeah.
Thank
Like
you so
we were
much.
doing.
I've been wondering that since
yeah.
I first saw that.
Oh man, that's so
2001.
amazing that you picked up
We
on
talked
that.
about this in a panel.
That's so
2 weeks
amazing that you
ago.
picked up on that. No, so we were doing the scene and it had lines, and I was like, I just added the other lines in because it made sense, right?
That made the
And
movie.
it just made it better, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
You know.
How
There-
much pranking went on that movie? Because I mean,
Yeah.
like the stuff that you see on camera, like the cars spinning
Bro.
around, like you said.
Oh, dude, it was so much fun. All I can say is just like doing Dazed and Confused. It was one of those experiences that you didn't realize how great it was until it was done. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
later you go, shit, that was amazing. And so
awesome.
when we were doing it, we're doing our thing, and then later you go, oh crap, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That's one of my
And so we
favorite
had,
movies, by the way.
I mean, even in the outtakes in Out Cold, where you see me like, I skid to a halt right up to the camera and I spit the beer out.
Yeah, right back into the
no,
cup.
no.
Everybody's jumping around.
What you don't understand is the reason that I dipped was that there was a 50-foot drop right
Oh.
behind the camera. If I didn't
slide into that.
if I didn't
to the
slide
break.
into that right there, I'm a goner. Because all the other
Whoa.
guys went off the ramp. They went like that, right? So I'm not a professional
I was
guy,
gonna
right?
say, you're from Mississippi, right?
Yeah.
Like, how did you?
Well, no, I'm from Oklahoma
Oh, okay.
via California. I was in California at that time. I've been in Mississippi for 4 years.
Okay.
But these guys the professionals were going off the big jump. There was no way I was going to do that, right?
Right.
And
I mean, they showed some
and
little
camera
out clips of that where the guys breaking their legs.
At the end, that's exactly right. So at the end, the camera was off to a little left of the thing. So they go up, and my job was to just go off and go a little left. They forgot to tell me that there was a 50-foot drop behind them, and luckily I hit the brakes. I had the beer in my mouth. I spit it out.
So that was just natural.
No. You know who the winner was? The focus puller. The guy that pulled focus. He went boof. He pulled perfect focus as I spit. That was the winner in that scene. You know. The guy
He definitely won King of the Mountain right there on
pulled
that.
perfect focus. and the thing is like I didn't even realize it. And then we got up and I looked and I'm like, holy
That's
shit!
definitely-
Like
that's
I
definitely
just
scary.
almost killed myself. Like, but it was great, man. I mean, what are you gonna say? Like I got paid to snowboard for 3 months, man. It was great movie.
Well, we
Yeah.
can't keep you out here all day. So before we do go, if you want to mention your show or where fans can find
Okay,
your
so
page.
what we're about to do is this man. Where is he? Damn
Oh.
it! The worst timing
stepped
ever.
away.
Where is that
I
fucker?
told him, hey, whoa. Like I told him, hold on.
Okay,
Coming back.
Court,
Around here somewhere.
myself and Corin Nemec. Parker Lewis can't lose. All the other stuff. He was in Stargate and all that. He and I have created a show that we're about to start filming in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, and we have funding and we have cast, and we're about to rock and roll next week. 2 weeks from now. And we're gonna do something really new and really fun. It's sort of like a Twin Peaks kind of
Okay.
like it's weird, it's odd,
Sounds like a blast.
but it's tight. It's tight. Yeah. It's good, man. Corin killed it, man. He and I came up with the story together, and he goes away to see his kids in Houston. In 2 days, he sends me a script.
If you are, yeah.
I'm like, you just wrote a whole script in 2 days?
But
I'm thinking it's going to be crap, right? It was money, and we're just making it better and better and better every day.
Awesome.
So yeah, so we're excited about doing that. I want to get out of this heat. I'd like to go take a nap. I'm tired. What? Corns and panel. All right.
We'll have to
Hey,
follow
and
back
panel,
up
well,
with them later. But I have one question, just one more.
What?
Did you play football in high school ever? Was that a thing? Or?
I did.
Okay.
But you see my size.
I was gonna say, I mean, actor. I know.
I got crunched. Like I got crunched. Like
Okay.
I was never gonna be that guy. Also, my thing was I was a baseball pitcher.
Oh.
I was really good.
Into baseball, yeah.
I was a
can see
really
that.
good pitcher.
I can see that. You have the stance.
When I was 15 years old, in the summer working between school, I got my foot caught in the lift mechanism on a forklift.
Oh my God.
And I got 2 of my toes cut off.
Oh my
So
God.
I only have 3 toes on this foot.
Oh, well, wow. You wouldn't know it, so I mean.
So I only have 3 toes on this foot. So what happened was
That's crazy.
I couldn't play sports the next year, so I took drama, and the rest is history.
Yes, perfect ending. Great
All right.
story. Great
So
interview.
Comic Insider and the Gulf Coast CW, make sure to get out here to Halloween Fest, presented by Pensacon.
Get out here, guys! Come on.
Yes.
And we will see you in the multiverse. Remember, this is the only channel that has a clean bill of health from Doctor Doom, Doctor Strange, Doctor Fate, and Doctor Who.
And they're
Gotta
being
rock.
good.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Ming Chen from AMC's Comic Book Men, and you should like, subscribe, watch, then tell all your other friends to like and subscribe Comic Insider. Insider. You better be watching it. Yes, I will. Yeah, I will. I'll let you down and find you. I'm trained, you know. You better be watching. Insider.